Go.
Okay. Okay, let's start.
Second time.
Second try. Okay.
Yes.
So, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
You must be tired. Okay. So, let's talk about class dojo.
Mm-hmm.
Again. So, what did you like most, or what would you like to? Anything?
Yeah, I actually looked at it a bit more again today. I made some for my other classes too, so I still don't think I'm going to be using it because I already have like a really good system I'm using for myself, like Pokeballs and gym battles and other things. I feel this just needs a lot of energy initially. Like I said yesterday, you need to connect the students, and then you need to connect the parents, and then everyone needs to work out how it is supposed to work. And it's just a lot of information, and my semester already started. So trying to do this like from the get-go might be a little hard, but maybe if I start with one class, see how it goes, and then maybe next semester I can use another one. But it's my last year at the school, so I don't know if it's useful. Yeah. If you're a long-term teacher, I feel this would be more useful. Yeah.
Yeah. I also have my school also have what do you call learning management system. The school use, and that you can grade, you can email, you can like lots of function in there.
Yeah.
But one thing we don't have is like a reward system.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like how Class Dojo. I think I'm teaching high school students, but they still love to earn those rewards.
Yeah.
Reward, yeah. Like there are feedbacks. Like you can set the feedbacks, like both negative and positive.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the teacher can customize. Yeah.
I like that too. I like that you can
I like
put
that.
in your own
Yes.
little homework was done, student was late, and you can plus and minus points for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw today, like I said yesterday, it didn't look like you could take away positive points, but actually, if you write the -2, then you can just use the -2 minus the points from the positive. But I feel that's like a little unnecessary. They should just have an option where I can just minus the point and clear it in case I put something wrong. You know, what if I click the wrong button and then it gives them something that it's not supposed to, and I can't erase that? And I feel that's a big disadvantage for the program, because if I make a mistake, my students will monitor me more.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, when you mentioned about that yesterday, I didn't really understand. Oh, but okay, you actually try that. Oh, that's good
Yeah,
information.
I played a little bit more with it today.
Yeah. And we also talk about this big ideas movie. Not movie. How do you say?
The mini clips, like the inspirational clip.
Yes. I think that's also work with high school students.
Yeah, I think that may be more so with high school than elementary school, especially if it's in a language.
Yeah. Yes.
I like that you can make the printouts for the parents in their home language. I think that's very important. I saw today that it made it in Korean, but there's a list, like any language, it will make the basic instructions. I hope it's accurate. If there's like grammar mistakes in that would be pretty bad. But
that's a good point. Yeah, we should have. Yeah,
it's easy for the parents to access, like for them to be able to get it. And I think they can read it in Korean. The website, they can put the settings in their home language too. So I like that, and they can come in and see what their child is doing as a class, but also separately.
Yeah. Like I thought the parents' involvement, the parents can see students' work is really, really good, because high school students and the parents are always eager to know what's happening in the classroom.
Yes.
And they only come to like a
student parent meeting.
But like not many. Sometimes some parents are working, and I think it's really good way of sneak peek.
Yeah,
students'
that's
work.
very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the disadvantages for me with this is though my a lot of my students are lower income, so
Mm.
most of them don't have computers at home. Like I asked the other day,
Yeah.
and about five of them don't have it. And then also the parents like either don't speak any English or like
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're computer literate. So that might also be an issue.
Yeah.
So
True. That's true.
it's a very
I think
good.
our students' parents are like a border, whether like a totally analog
Mm,
or like a digital citizen, like immigrants. I mean,
yeah,
yeah. So they're not very comfortable. Most of case, we need to
yeah. If they aren't, then this
yeah
is
inform.
useless.
Yeah. That's a tough. Yeah.
Yeah. What
Mm.
is some of the other things you
Yeah.
liked?
Some of how about talking about teacher kids?
Yeah, yeah. We can go
Yeah.
on from there.
Mm.
Just on the class dojo, I realized yesterday we didn't speak a lot about how it affects behavior, but I do
Mm.
think it's a good behavior tool because it's very involved. Like the kids can choose their own little, what do you call it, avatar,
Mhm,
and
yeah,
they
yeah,
can visually see what's happening.
yeah.
But the disadvantage might be the teacher needs to run back and forth between the computer and the students. Like we said, like if it's on a tablet or a phone, it would be
Oh,
really nice.
you mean class dojo?
Class dojo,
Oh,
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah,
Sorry, I'll
yeah,
go
yeah,
on
yeah,
to the
yeah,
next one in a second.
yeah, 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 yeah. But
And
yeah, and the teacher kit,
mm,
it's similar to class dojo, but it has a
tablet
smart
function.
tablet, yeah, options, yeah.
That's really
So,
nice because I like if I'm moving around in a big class, I don't want to go to the computer every time.
true, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And also, if you're
Mm.
having a computer presentation like a PPT on, like, do you go back to class dojo and then back to your PPT and then back to class dojo and back to PPT? Like, that's gonna be like really awkward. So, yeah, if
Yeah.
there was a separate device, I would maybe recommend it more and use it more.
Mm.
So, let's go to Teacher Kit.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Nothing.
like you said, like I like Teacher Kit is similar to Class Dojo, that you can
Mm.
have everything in one place. I'm one of those people that loses like all my notes if it's on separate papers, so having it on one thing would be
Yeah,
better.
the teacher kit also can grade assessment
Mm,
and like a seat arrangement and what do you call uh,
attendance,
hmm?
the class attendance, it can check
Yeah,
whether
class
students are
attendance. Yes,
there.
yes. Mm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that too. I saw like oh, now I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. I like that it's very organized, but it's easy to use. The
Mm.
like everything is in one space, so I don't need to carry extra material with me.
Yeah.
So
It
and it
also
syncs.
work.
It can
Mm.
sync up with your computer and your phone and your tablet. Everything can sync up. So if you change something on one place, it changes in the other two as well. So
Yeah.
that's really nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the one
Then
that we didn't like, super duper something something, that one. Let's say why we didn't like that one.
because they are emphasizing that big uh, the benefits of putting lots of data, but
Mm,
we don't
maybe use that much of
yeah,
data.
yeah it is. It's look like complicated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did look complicated, and just the presentation was already off putting, so I was already negative. And then when I looked at it, like, I don't use that much data because I only teach one subject and I don't see that many classes. So for
Mm.
me, like, I just grade my afternoon classes. My morning classes, I don't have to grade them. They just come in for a class and a half and then they leave and I don't see them
Mm.
again for like 3 months or a whole year. Depends. So that one didn't make sense for me. If I can have teacher kit, that is like super amazing already and
Mm.
can do
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Same with the seating and the smart seat. Like it's already a combination inside the other one.
Oh, which one?
A smart sheet or sheet, that one.
Ah,
Like if I already have it in teacher kit, why do I need a separate one? So
yeah.
yeah.
I mentioned that. What's that? The noisy. I
Oh,
forgot.
too noisy and stop and go.
Yeah, noisy step as well. I thought that's a fun function. It's a fun, but I don't. Even I use that. I don't think I will use like regularly.
Yeah.
But for an experiment or for one day fun, maybe we can use that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think also like it means maybe going back and forth, or you have to have it set up. And I don't always have the time because I change classes. My students stay in the same classroom. So if I use it, I have 10 minutes to get everything ready for my next class. And that's just too much if I'm moving between classes. If my students moved and I stayed in one place, I think it would be better. I also think it works really well with young students. Like if you had young students, I think it would work really well. Older students might be like, what are you doing?
Maybe only like a game when we're
Yeah.
playing games. Sometimes students get heat, too much
Yes.
excitement, and then getting louder. So that
Yes.
could be a
Yeah, I think for that kind of thing, or if they're working in groups, definitely because they're not aware how much noise they're making. So that would be good. But the overall, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I like what you said
Okay,
yesterday.
let's move to. Okay, we have 3 minutes, so I also like it's a little like a not big application, but bed-stand timer.
Yes, yes.
I like maybe I might use that in my classroom because, as I said yesterday, in my class we often need to time speech.
Yes.
We need to practice AP Japanese exam. So so rather than like giving a how to say just a watch or like a timer with number, I think that's visual visual
visual.
sound timer will work better with students.
Yeah. Yeah, I used a timer today in one of my classes, and the students didn't realize how short 5 minutes were, and it was actually surprising that I sometimes don't notice it. So helped a lot, and I definitely want to use it more. So I'm definitely gonna put that in my classes for speaking, because we need to keep up like the speaking practice in a short amount of time, so they're thinking faster and we can get through the work as well.
That could be a little bit stressful, but could be good.
Yeah, I think if you give them a warning, and you can sometimes extend the time a little. Like I did that today. I gave them 5 minutes and they're like, no! So I added 4 minutes, and like it was surprising. I didn't realize how fast it went either. And I'm glad I did it because we didn't finish all the work, even though I timed it.
And that will help students focus.
Yeah, I was going to say what you said yesterday about language classes and the noise one, that we didn't want to keep them quiet because sometimes we want them to speak a little more and get a little excited.
Yeah, we are teaching skills, not like not much concepts.
Yeah.
So I don't want a quiet classroom. Yeah. I want students to speak out. Yeah.
I really like that point about the too noisy app yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we covered everything.
Yes.
Oh, one more thing on like all of these was my issue was most of them seem to be for iPads and like iPhones, so specific users, and you have to pay for them. Like my overall criticism. But I like how you can keep track of different things, and I think it helps behavior. If you're more organized, the teacher is more organized, your students is more organized.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's everything.
Yeah, my 15 minutes done.
Sharp. Thanks,
Yeah.
Lisa. I'm glad we got to redo this.
Yeah, thank you. I think you also.
Yeah, I also recorded. I just need
I
to.
think mine didn't like cover the very last minutes.
Okay.
So I think it's better to use yours maybe. So if yours didn't work, I will use mine.